Yes, NPR and PBS should be shut down. Oh, spare me. Spare me Big Bird, Oscar, and the Cookie Monster and Ernie Bird, all that stuff. They're going to be fine. Okay? They're going to land on their feet. Mark my words, they will. These outlets should have gone away a long, long time ago. And quite frankly, the people working at those outlets, they're so arrogant. They're so, if you watched at all the hearings yesterday, I mean, it's just, honestly, it's almost like that they act like that there's some sort of royalty, for crying out loud. Like, that they're entitled to have these positions and they can do with it whatever they want. I mean, that was the basic rub that I got listening to these people being interviewed. NPR CEO Catherine Maher, PBS CEO Paula Kurter testifying about they call it the alleged bias content. Stop saying alleged, okay? Every single one of their editors that they have is a Democrat, a left winger. I remember, and I've told this story before, when I used to do Radio Rows back in the day. This is, pretty much prior to podcasts and all that stuff and the changeover in media. Radio Rows at political conventions, inaugurations, whatever it may be. And, you'd watch NPR roll in there. Their setup. It was the most advanced. It was crazy. And we're laughing, all of us that actually have to work in the real world based upon costs, and saying this is how our tax dollars are being spent. I mean, massive staffers, televisions everywhere with the clock. I mean, we're all working off our laptops in a small little Comrex box. And I'm talking some of the biggest radio shows in the country, Hannity and Bortz back. I mean, all this. It's gross. And it's just how our tax dollars are being used. If you were so necessary, have a go at it. Okay, you're telling us that these things are we have to have these things, or it's going to be terrible if we don't. Okay, give me a break. Then have commercials survive like everybody else is trying to survive at this point in time. There's better uses for there's taxpayer dollars in this. There are worse uses, of course, but there most certainly is better. And when it comes time to cleaning house, when you got a nation of $36 trillion in debt, we don't need you anymore. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.